Welcome back, everyone, to part one, I guess, because the first episode was more of an intro to the series. But welcome back to my Red Dead Redemption series. Let's just get into it.
Weather ain't let up.
He's strong, and he's smart.
Strong, at least. Hello, Arthur.
Abigail?
Arthur, how you doing?
Just fine, Abigail. You?
I need you to...
That look from Arthur,
I'm
like,
sorry,
what do you
I'm sorry
want?
to ask.
Yeah,
It's
he
little
knows.
John. He's got himself caught into a scrape
He
again.
ain't been seen in two days.
Your John will be fine. I mean, he may be as dumb as rocks and as dull as rusted iron, but that ain't changing because he got caught in some snowstorm.
Please go take a
John
look.
and Arthur's
Javier?
little
Yes.
tips are funny to me.
Javier, will you ride out with Arthur to take a look for John? You're the two best fit men we've got.
Now?
We're pretty worried about him.
I'll have to look it up, but I wonder if
The situation were reversed.
they've done it good with like Uncle, even though the actor for Uncle passed away. But I wonder if that Javier is the same
Thank
Javier
you.
from the first Red Dead.
This way. Last I know, John was headed up the river.
For all
Vaguely
we
remember
know,
this, but this is where we go
he kept riding north
I guess
and
kind
never
of
looked back.
rescue
He
John
wouldn't
from his
leave.
little wolf attack.
Not like that.
Wouldn't be the first time.
It'll be nice when this series kind of gets into more free roam for me instead of chapter one. Chapter one's just a lot of storytelling and kind of setting the scene, but it's great story, so it's important for it. But it'll be nice when it's more free roam for me and I can kind of tackle tasks as I want to during parts instead of just kind of being forced to go along with the flow.
Come on, let's take a look.
Let's hope it ain't more of O'Driscoll's boys.
Well, seems somebody left
I don't want to skip it, but what it... Oh no.
recently. And that way.
Sure, well, come on then.
There's some tracks leading to the river.
Those are a really pretty horse.
Despacio. Arriba. Let's cross. See, they continue up that way.
That's got to be so freaking
You
cold.
think it's John?
You tell me. These are horse tracks for sure, but could be anyone. Let's just see where they lead.
So, you were there, Javier. What really happened on that boat?
We had the money, it seemed fine. Then suddenly they were everywhere.
Bounty hunters?
No, Pinkertons. It was crazy. Raining bullets.
Yeah, I think I said that in the last episode, but I really hope they kind of, show us at some point what happened. Like there's a cutscene or something I can watch to see what actually happened in Blackwater, because I don't know. Up until when I played 2, I never found out what happened.
Tracks go left, down here. Davey got shot.
Honestly, I think we end up
Maggie,
going like
John,
right up that
both
hill. I wish I
shot
could
too.
just go up there instead of following
Sean, we
Javier.
don't even know. I'm surprised we escaped at all. By the time you boys showed up from the other side of town, we were only just holding on.
I can just go cinematic
Bad
right now.
business, all right. Man, Despacio. Damn snow's coming in hard again.
We'll lose these tracks if we don't move fast.
Javier. This is so steep. From the not little bit, but from the part of the story I played and multiplayer, I can't really tell where we are, so I wonder if this is actually, part of the map I can visit again, or if this is kind of just locked for chapter 1. Looks like we're by the, gotta be by the glacier, but I have no idea. I've never been on this besides this.
A lot of fresh snow here.
I don't know about this, Javier. I mean, we can't follow nothing.
Let's push on a little bit. Maybe we'll pick up the trail again.
Almost there, boy. Come on now.
Hey, look! Over there!
I think it's Arthur's dead horse. Is that what it is, if I remember correctly? No, not Arthur. Excuse me. John's dead horse.
John was riding that horse when we left Blackwater. Let's see if he can hear us.
Oh, my horse is gonna fall. Stop that. Oh my gosh.
Come on! Up there!
Do I have to follow? I've got to follow heavier. Gosh dang it. We're coming, John.
From up ahead somewhere. I don't think we can go much further on the horses. We'll have to walk from here. I'd grab that shotgun from your horse. Who knows what's up ahead?
You suddenly have a shotgun? Oh, sawed off. Oh, I saw that. I grabbed it in the room before we left. I know that I encounter wolves up here, so I'd honestly prefer to have the cattleman instead of a sawed off.
You sure about this?
It's coming from this way.
That's so
Okay.
steep.
Careful here. Yeah, that we're high up here.
You're telling me.
Drop.
I don't even think I have anything to... Any alcohol? No, I don't even have anything to help with
Down
my
here.
stamina, so it
Watch
sucks.
yourself. Watch out here. Stay low under here.
I've watched some videos of like I guess Arthur's a voice actor in real life, and he's actually,
Okay, from here.
he's not American. He
Watch your
I don't know what he
step.
is, but
Real
yeah,
simple.
Stay close to the wall. Up this way.
and it's just kind of really weird to hear him talk normally, and then he throws on his Arthur voice, and it's just
Come
like
on.
such a trip. But you know, so I better just eat some of this or something. That's all I have is just sweet corn.
That sounds closer now. Come on. We're coming, John.
Oh no, I got other stuff. Oh, I can eat those. I just need energy. I don't need health or stamina. Eat it while I'm climbing.
Damn, it's cold.
Okay, Arthur, just keep on, bud. Let me actually, really quickly, I just want to turn the music down just because I feel like if there's anything that in the audio that's kind of a little bit too loud for score volume. There we go. Let's just do that. Just a little bit. I don't think it's too bad, but during like fights and stuff, it does become a little bit loud.
Let's keep
Especially
going.
for the way I have to record right now, because I'm just using like my Astro headsets to record the audio.
First,
But like I said in the first part of this series, I
John,
have
you
the
hear
majority
me?
of the stuff I need to be able to record properly, but the things that I'm missing is honestly just a computer. I have a capture card, I have a mic, I've got I want to say face cam, but I know that's not the right word for it, like a webcam.
all right.
I just need the computer. I guess I'm missing the biggest piece of it, but I just need to buy a computer and a monitor and mouse and keyboard, and then I'm good.
That's
But
quite a
yeah,
scratch you got there.
Never thought I'd say this, but it's good to see you, Arthur Morgan.
You don't look so good.
I don't feel too good neither. I'm freezing.
Don't die just yet, cowboy.
Did Dutch, in the first part when Dutch was riding on the wagon, he said I sent Mike ahead. Did he also say John? Is that how John ended up, you know, getting attacked by wolves up here by themselves, or?
Argue with you there. See?
It'll tell us.
I told Dutch you weren't the right man for this.
Yep.
Sure
Yeah.
you did.
Okay.
You alright?
Fair enough.
I think so.
Come on. Hopefully this will lead us out. Look up there.
Here we go. Can he shoot John?
You head for the horses. I'll keep John's friends off until you're clear.
I hate the sawed-off just because the range is so short. I've got to wait till these things are right on top of me to be able to do anything, so. Not yet, not yet, not yet. Probably not.
Good work, Arthur. Okay,
Oh,
let's get going.
I thought you guys would beat to the horses by now, but guess not. Does he put him on my horse? Or did he put him on his own? I want the cattleman back. I don't know how many views we'll get for this video, you know, or any of the series, to be honest, but what should I name this horse? It's one that I plan on keeping, so what's a good name for it?
Come on then. Let's get back to the others.
I'm waiting on you, Javier.
Don't feel too good.
You'll be fine. It's just like a dog bite.
Knew a fella, got bit by a dog, died an hour later.
You ain't gonna
Isn't that
die.
like a quote from the? Doesn't he say that in the first game at some point? Just something says. It's been so long since I played that game. Not only, I mean, the game came out forever ago, but also just I was, gosh, what was I? 9th grade, 10th grade, and when I was able to play that game. It was a game that I actually, funny story about the game, I actually played it at a friend's house, a friend from, you know, elementary school or middle school or something, and played it at his house, loved it. He kind of just, I watched him play it, then I played the game with him. Not with him, but he let me play.
Still with us, Marston? Just about.
And then I took my mom to the store
Some shelter now.
to try to buy it, and she would let me play, you know, rated M games as long as they were, you know, like okay. Like I played like Call of Duty games and different stuff like that she was okay with. But I take her to the store, and she doesn't know much about the game, so she's questioning the like GameStop worker about it, and the dude, instead of hooking a little, you know, 14-year-old up, he tells her that there's, you know, nudity in it or whatever. And if I remember correctly, it's like a cut scene to a mission, and you can skip it if you wanted to. But I tried to like justify it, like, oh, it'll like I'll just skip it, it'll be fine. But the dude, like, because he told my mom that, she wouldn't let me get it, so I actually ended up having a couple months later. I remember like it was over a summer that I think we were hanging out and I was playing it, but I kept going over and playing it with him. And then I think at the end of the summer, my mom had kind of forgot about it, that I wanted the game, and so I actually just ended up borrowing it from him and would play it when she wasn't home. And I honestly don't think that I played the game 100% through, but I did play the game, so maybe that's another game that I can do a playthrough of at some point. But I was so mad. I remember being like young, being so mad at the guy for telling my mom about that stuff.
Here we go. There we go. Ay, careful, idiotas! It's his leg.
Come on, let's get you warm. Thank you both. This is a new low, even by your standards.
Thank you, Arthur. Thank you.
You got any other lost maidens need saving?
Not today.
Have you and Dutch talked about how we're gonna get out of this?
I was just discussing with Herr Strauss when the weather breaks. Suppose we'll have to keep heading east.
East? Into all that... That's civilization.
I know. The west is where our problems are worse. Come on, Herr Strauss, let's get warm.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
I think the hunting mission is what comes up
We've
next.
been running for weeks. We found shelter and been resting here in some old abandoned mining town while we wait the thaw. Hardly the spring I had been hoping for.
So what now, Dutch?
I don't have Eagle Eye right now either. I just want to see what I can, do or interact with in here.
When the storm breaks, we move. But we're safe here.
What does that mean? The little tent icons? Does that just mean my bed that I can sleep in? I can just sleep right now if I want to.
Doubtful, just worried.
We have been shot at before, Jose. I don't feel that this is honestly anything new.
I hope not.
We had a bit of bad luck, but then the storm covered our tracks, so now we wait a bit, and we go back to Blackwater, and we get our money, or we get some more money, and we keep heading west.
But we're heading east.
For now.
Like that's a book I can interact with. Wait, it's... Oh, I guess not. Okay.
We're safe.
Bill.
Safe.
Who are the people I can talk to right now? Bill, I assume with the B, and Mr. Pearson. Yeah, I was like... I want to say it's the cook guy, but I just didn't understand why it'd be a P, but I guess, yeah, Mr. Pearson. And there's my horse. I think the Bill mission is going to the O'Driscoll camp and kind of raiding it. This is the hunting one. This is the one I want to do, so we'll do this one and then maybe call it quits for this episode.
We're gonna starve to death up here, Mr. Morgan. We're okay. We have a few cans of food and a rabbit. For what, 10, 12 people? When I was in the Navy... I do not wish to hear about what you got up to in the Navy, Mr. Pearson. We were stranded at sea for 50 days. And you unfortunately survived. When we ran away from Blackwater, I wasn't able to get supplies in. Well, when government agents are hunting you down, sometimes shopping trips need to be cut short. We'll survive. We always have. If needs be, we can eat you. You're the fattest. I sent Lenny and Bill hunting, and they found nothing. Well, Lenny's more into book learning than hunting. Bill's a fool. Unless those mountains are full of game that want to read, ain't no wonder they found
Enough of this. We'll go find something. Come on, Arthur.
Wait a second. Hold on. Here.
This is where he gives
You
us
need
like
something
assorted
out there.
offal.
Assorted, salted offal. Starving would be preferable.
Come on, let's go.
You can't go hunting. Look at your hand.
I can't stay here listening to you two. Look, if there's game in those hills, I'll find it. And you can kill it.
You need to rest, Charles.
You
I
think this
really
is
like
rest?
Charles. I think that he's probably...
Come along.
Yeah, I mean, besides Arthur, obviously, but I think Charles is probably my favorite character that's in the gang. That looks like the horse I was riding
Take
the
this.
night before.
I can't use it, and you'll have to.
Oh, you're joking.
Use a gun, and we'll scare off every animal for miles around. You're never too old to learn, I imagine. All right, let's head out.
Ha! How are you holding up, Charles?
I'm okay, apart from this hand. Stupid mistake.
Still bad?
It'll be fine in a day or two.
What
I just
happened to
can't
his
pull a bow right now.
I sure hope I can. Never really got the hang of it.
You'll be fine.
So,
I think this is where it
you
teaches me
reckon we're
about
gonna
Deadeye.
find something to kill that ain't no Driscoll?
There's meat up here for sure. Pearson doesn't know what he's talking about. Now the weather's eased off a bit, they'll be needing to feed. We'll head up this way, find some higher ground.
Whew. Been a wild few days, all right. That ride north from Blackwater, getting stuck in the storm, bringing John back in.
So I know we're up
You've had a lot
in the
put on
Lake
you. I wish I
Isabel
could have done more.
area,
I didn't mean it like
but we
that.
came from
It's just
Blackwater, so
a lot to think back on.
I
feel
still
like
don't really know what
the way
happened
the
on
map
that
is set
boat.
up from what I've played of the lot that I've
me
played
a
of
bit,
multiplayer
but
and getting to chapter
sure
4 in the
weren't good.
single player previously. Did we leave Blackwater, go up to Lake Isabella, and now once when chapter 1's over and we come down, we're just backtracking? I get the reason they had to do it and they picked to intro the game like this, but it just the way the map's set up, it just doesn't make sense, but I think it's funny. Looks like this episode might be, just because we haven't finished the mission yet, but it looks like this episode might be a little bit longer than 30 minutes, but that's it's totally okay. My wife makes fun of me because when I get into a game or when I really enjoy a game, I get super nerdy about it. So if I
Let's look down this way.
talk about dumb things like that I've thought of or share weird facts, it's just who I am.
The winds died down too.
That's good.
Something I did when I was at work and bored one day, I actually created a kind of a spreadsheet of every horse in the game and every coat of every horse. Not to mention every horse in the game, but every coat or like different type of horse in the game.
I see something.
And their stats. I can tell you, the speed, acceleration, health, stamina of every horse and every coat of horse in the game. And if I
Has deer been here?
remember correctly, this Tennessee Walker is actually
How can you tell?
How can you not?
better statistically than just a basic
Let's
Tennessee
walk it from
Walker,
here.
because it's a unique horse, obviously.
You're gonna
So
need the bow. Don't leave it on your horse. A gun will scare everything around.
bad. Oh, good. I was like, don't make me. Not that I need my revolver, but I just don't like that it made me leave it last time.
Quietly and slowly.
It should tell me about Eagle Eye here in a second too.
You see the tracks?
Yeah.
I think so. Maybe not.
Focus.
Yep. Focus. There it is. I see. Oh, wants me to focus on him. There we go.
It's easier in the snow, but once you get your eye in, you'll be able to track nearly as well in grass and woods.
I don't know how you already lost it. There we go. I feel like they're on that side of the river when I end up seeing them. No, don't be up right down here.
Wait, look. There they are. Quick, get that bow out, Arthur. Try to hit him in the neck or head. Quick and clean. You can pull back quite hard. You'll feel when it's too much.
Is it gonna let me get closer? I mean, I can hit that shot, it's just kind of long.
Now,
Yeah,
Arthur,
that's
good shot. Now let's try
got it.
another.
Down. Where are the other? Oh, they're there. Tracks. I think my playthrough that I got to chapter 4 when I did this mission, I think I only got one deer, to be honest. I don't know if that had any adverse effects on the camp or anything, but I'm 90% sure I only got one deer. So I think I took a shot at this one right here and I missed. But maybe I can get a little closer. My bow. Did I just knock an arrow? There we go. Oh, it will let me call. Let's just take a shot. Oh, I missed again. No. Got it.
You should go finish it off.
There we go. I wonder if that's just a I was like, oh my gosh, I jinxed myself. I wonder if that's a mechanic it just tries to
It'll be the quickest.
teach you in this game right here. Is regardless of how you shoot this one, it just makes you come finish like this, or if this is just because I had a bad shot on it.
Well, it's dead now.
Okay, that'll do
Still
it.
perfect.
I think that's all we can carry.
That's cool.
Okay, I'll go grab the other one.
Oh. Right. Teaches me the whistle mechanic there.
Ready to head back when you are.
Sure. I just need to finish up here. Come on then.
I don't know how many people are doing a a playthrough for sort of the first time in 2020, but I'm excited to be. I got as far as I did in my first playthrough and just really wanted to kind of not only record it for my own sake, but just kind of also get my first reaction to the majority of the story.
Considering how things were looking a couple of days back, well, maybe our luck is finally on the turn.
Seems to me we should be putting our effort into getting off this mountain now.
Soon. People are still weak, and well, you've seen how snowed in those wagons are. They ain't
Yeah, I
going
for sure
nowhere
didn't get
until
too
we
deer
get some
last
more
time.
thaw.
You're probably right. And even if we do get off here, what then? We still have a big price on our heads.
This is a big country. We'll find somewhere to lie low. Dutch and Jose will have a plan.
It's a meme.
You notice how Pearson's had a bottle in his hand ever since we fled Blackwater? We give the camp cook 5 minutes to grab the essentials and go, and he doesn't even bring a crumb of food.
Good that we caught more than one.
Where am I on the map? Oh, yeah, we are just right in, right by Lake Elizabeth. That's cool. When we were doing the John stuff, we had to have been up here in this area. I'm surprised how far south we are, to be honest. Well, I don't know. Maybe it is. I was like, I don't think that this is like... Yeah, I think it's snowy and, and free roam, but
And that girl from the ranch
sure.
now, too.
I'm sure it is.
Not sure she'll be eating much.
I even have to hit A to keep up, or...
In her eye.
You would, too.
Yeah, I do.
She lost her husband, her home, everything she had.
So what do we do with her?
Once we get out of here and we're back on our feet, we'll see. She might have family somewhere.
So it was O'Driscoll's you ran into there?
Yeah. Last thing we was expecting.
What is it with the O'Driscolls?
You ain't dealt with them? I suppose. Hell, we ain't run into them much the last 6 months. I guess because they've been over this way.
Yeah. I've heard a lot of talk about them.
Well, we've been scrapping over scores with them for years. Big gang.
Kind of get the backstory about the O'Driscolls here. Or at Colm, I guess.
Colm and Dutch go way back. And not in a good way. A proper blood feud.
So I heard. Watch out! Bear up ahead. Let's see if we can find another way around.
Wonder.
Be real hungry. Stay well back. Spring storms like this are the worst for animals that sleep all winter.
Go easy, boy.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's gonna tell me the calm mechanic here in a second, but I guess I can do it already. I was gonna say, I wonder if this is something that you can kind of choose your own here, and if I were to just charge at the bear, what would happen? But I remember the first time I did this mission, yeah, so it's gonna make learn calm right there. Anyway, what I was saying is, I remember the first time I did this mission, I was scared that we were going up here. I was like, okay, we're carrying a deer, we're going kind of just in the same direction as the bear was. Like, I guarantee it's gonna jump us, but
We ain't never talked that much, you and me.
it didn't.
How long you been with us now? 5, 6 months?
Something like that.
Bet you didn't expect this.
What?
Any of this. Blackwater mess. Being up here.
Sooner or later, a job's gonna go wrong. Nature of life.
I just thought you might have moved on by now.
You want me to move on?
No. No, not at all. I know you could run it alone, no problem.
I did that for a long time. I'm done with it. Always wondering if someone's gonna kill you in your sleep.
I still wonder that most nights.
I reckon you're okay. This suits me. Sure, I could fall in with another gang, but
Cool.
Dutch. You
Level
know,
2 bonding already.
Dutch is different.
Oh, yes.
I'll have to, before the next episode, I'll have to check on what I said earlier about the stats of the horse. I'll have to look at my,
For a fellow with a black father
I say
and
it's a
Indian mother,
spreadsheet, but it's just a piece of
ain't
paper.
normally
It's
the
just a
case.
couple pieces of paper I wrote it down on. It's not
We
some
need you now.
program I created on the computer. It's just a piece of paper, but I'll have to check it to see if I was correct about the stats for this horse. I'm
Why ain't you run off?
pretty sure that it's better statistically than a regular Tennessee Walker, but we'll find out.
Something like that. Since I was a boy.
20 years.
Yeah. He taught me to read.
Getting a little bit of Arthur's backstory here.
Taught me a few other things, him and Hosea.
I'm sure.
Dutch saved me. Saved most of us. That's why we need to stick by him through this. He always sees us right.
I wish it would show me Charles's horse's name, but yeah, I think that for
How's
sure
that
that's
new
the horse
horse?
I was riding.
He's all right. He'll do for now. I
Joke's on you,
appreciate
Arthur. You're gonna have
letting
him for a
me
while.
take Taima the other night.
She's
Oh,
a strong one.
wow. Okay.
It's been as hard on the horses as on the rest of us. I don't know what Dutch would do if something happened to the Count.
Same with Bill and Brown Jack. He's a drunk, miserable bastard, but he loves that horse.
I hope they all make it.
I tried
remember
to ride
what-
the Count once.
I watched a video
Hucked me faster
while
than
back.
a bull. Won't take nobody but him.
watched a video a while back about the different gang, member horses, and they're all unique codes that you don't have access to ever of different types of horses. And I don't remember what
I'm gonna hitch Taima over here.
Bill's horse is, if it's an Ardennes or if it's a Shire or a Belgian draft, but it's one of them. And that's a Appaloosa or a American paint. I honestly don't know.
Come on, let's get these
So
over to Pearson.
it's fitting and cool that
Thank you for showing me how to use the bow properly.
I have a
Only
unique
showed you a
Tennessee
bit.
Walker right now.
Takes a lifetime of practice to master.
I'm sorry I'm talking so much over the commentary and story right now, but I just feel like most people kind of know what's going on right now. Okay, don't mean to get on the table. Sorry.
What a surprise. Find a camp rat loitering around in the kitchen.
Is that any way to greet an old friend? I feel like we haven't spoken for days.
I do my utmost to avoid you.
Ah, he loves me, really. It's his sad way of showing affection.
No, it isn't. Now shoot, get lost.
Well, see you gents later.
See, you got on just fine. Charles is a wonder. Have a drink, boys. You earned it. Jesus, what is that? Navy rum, sir. It's the only thing. The only thing. Keeps you sane, it does. Yes. Oh. Seems to have done a treat on you. You go rest that hand, Charles.
I'll be fine in a few days.
You mind helping me with the skinning, Mr. Morgan? It's easier if we do it together.
Do I get to skin you?
You're always one with the jokes, aren't you?
So freaking
This
sarcastic.
really isn't a job for a man with a burnt hand. I'll see you both later.
You skinned that one, did you? Dumped on the floor there.
Just gonna sit there and watch me.
Not too bad, Mr. Morgan. Yeah. They always said you were a butcher. You know, you could trade these or sell these in pretty much any town. If you're looking to make a legitimate bit of money, of course.
Right now, I'm just looking to get off this mountain alive.
Well, if you catch anything else, you bring it to me.
Sure.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Heck, Arthur Morgan's first decent bit of hunting after all these years.
Yeah. Well, we're on the run now. Everyone's got to do their bit
Poor
to
horse,
survive.
okay, it's just
Make a
covered.
good stew. Folk need it. It's been a tough few days.
Awesome. So I think it's back to free roam. Yep, back to free roam, and can kind of start that next mission. But I think that's where I'm gonna call it quits for the, I guess, the first part of the series. But thanks so much again for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.